think I'm doing all my recording in this one little room today. So yeah, I made my Black Lives Matter video, which watching it and showing it to Jaja, who is a very good sounding board for me of like, am I lost in myself? I probably just decided I'll keep it on this channel. It's something I'm probably not going to release, not unless I have another discussion with Ja and I somehow come around, because I think she made the good question of like, well, what does this add to the conversation? I think probably not a lot. And I think it probably unfortunately falls into the category of unfortunately, when a lot of times when people like me make videos, let's steer it around to whiteness versus let's talk about what we can do to help Black people or people of color in general. I think honestly, I talked about my own experience, but I don't think that's actually that helpful for the conversation. I think there's plenty of people, plenty of white people who've made it very clear what our experience is. I think it was a helpful video for me to make for myself, to just get from myself personally, but I don't think it's a video I need to particularly release to the public. And unless I show it to somebody else, like, I don't know, Sean, which I don't think I would unless he asked, like, why haven't you done anything? It's like, well, I tried this and boy, that didn't work. See? And he suddenly went, oh no, that's great. But then again, it would be another white guy saying, oh, that's great. And so yeah, so that's I think I'm just going to keep it to myself. I'll keep it to myself. That said, like, am I going to put something on my what is the video I make next on that channel? Got a couple of videos that I've made and I've just kind of left there privated on my other channel, on my Jay Shay channel, but I haven't really released anything since probably my Edgar Rice Burroughs video. Good old racist in his way of his time, Edgar Rice Burroughs, eugenics and white saviorness and all that. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what I do next on that channel. As always, I'm very happy to have this channel where I just natter along, to help myself think things through, to deal, and not bother anybody, not impose my my own crap on other people. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I figured I just better just record a little video here saying, yep, there's the video. I recorded it, but it's just staying here. And, I think Ja said, like, well, what do you think someone who is Black would think watching that video? And I'd say, they'd probably roll their eyes. So if that's what I'm doing, I'm not really particularly being of service to anyone other than myself. So I'm just going to keep it to myself and know that I tried. And I'll think about whether I'm going to try and do another video, something that's a little more concrete. Janine Jaja suggested, would it be more apropos to do a video where you held up a book and said, well, I'm going to read this book and do that as a kind of as a way of trying to support, as trying to educate myself about the situation, because I don't really have a knowledge basis or anything to actually bounce off of concrete other than my own neuroses. And so if I make any videos, surprise, it just became all about me, because that's what I'm basically dealing with. So yeah, I'll see if I do that. Join the giant ranks of all the people who immediately rush out and buy anti-racism books because it's of the moment, which feels depressingly blah to me. And I don't know if it is actually helpful. So, yes. All right. I'll stop here before I depress myself too much. Almost time for dinner.